Most people hear the word dukkha and think it simply means suffering, pain, loss, tragedy, the hard moments in life. But if that's all the Buddha meant, his teaching would not be revolutionary, because the Buddha was not only pointing to the obvious pain, he was pointing to something far more intimate, something woven into ordinary experience. In the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, the Buddha's very first teaching after awakening, he does not begin with metaphysics or belief. He begins with a diagnosis of the human condition. He says, "Now this, monks, is the noble truth of dukkha." What follows is not poetic. It's direct, precise, and deeply familiar. He says, birth is dukkha, aging is dukkha, illness is dukkha, death is dukkha, sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair are dukkha. Association with what is disliked is dukkha. Separation from what is loved is dukkha. Not getting what one wants is dukkha. Up to this point, most people nod along. Of course, these things are painful. But then the Buddha adds one more final line, quietly, almost casually. And this is where the teaching turns inward. In brief, the 5 aggregates subject to clinging is dukkha. This is the heart of the teaching. The Buddha is no longer talking about dramatic life events. He's talking about experience itself when it is grasped. Dukkha in the Buddha's teaching is not limited to moments when life goes wrong. It is present even when things are going well, because dukkha does not mean that life is only pain. It means whatever we cling to, pleasant or unpleasant, cannot ultimately satisfy. The Buddha never denied pleasure. He never said joy was an illusion, but he pointed out something subtle and unsettling. Even pleasure becomes dukkha when we try to hold on to it. In the Ananasiya Sutta, the Buddha repeatedly emphasizes impermanence. Everything that arises will pass. The problem is not that things change. The problem is that the mind demands that they not change. A joyful moment ends. A relationship shifts. A success fades. A peaceful feeling dissolves. And the moment the mind says, "I want this to stay," tension appears. That tension is dukkha. This is why the Buddha's teaching goes deeper than simple pain and pleasure. The tradition identifies 3 ways dukkha appears, each already present in the canon. First, there is the obvious form of dukkha, pain itself. Physical pain, emotional pain, loss, grief, illness, and death. The Buddha never minimized this. Pain hurts, but this is only the most visible layer. Second, there is dukkha of change. This is subtler. Pleasure becomes suffering not because it's bad, but because it ends. What once delighted us no longer satisfies. What once felt secure becomes uncertain. What once brought comfort slips through our fingers. The suffering is not in the pleasure, it's in the clinging. And then there's the deepest level of dukkha, the one most people never consciously notice. This is the unease built into conditioned existence itself, the strain of constantly constructing a self, the effort of maintaining identity, the background tension of managing experience. Even when nothing is wrong, something still feels incomplete. This is why dukkha can be present in a comfortable life, even in success, even in moments of calm. To explain this clearly, the Buddha turns to the 5 aggregates in the Anatta Alakahana Sutta. He points to the body, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. Then he asks a simple set of questions. Are these permanent or impermanent? They are impermanent. Are they satisfying or unsatisfying? They are unsatisfying. Are they fit to be regarded as this is mine, this is me, this is myself? They are not. Dukkha arises when the mind tries to build something solid out of what is constantly changing. The body changes, feelings change, thoughts change, consciousness itself flickers moment by moment. Yet the mind keeps saying, this is who I am. That effort, that grasping, is the weight. In the Bara Sutta, the Buddha makes this unmistakably clear. He says the 5 aggregates are a burden. Clinging is the act of picking up the burden, and letting go is laying it down. Notice what he does not say. He does not say life itself is the burden. He does not say the world itself is a mistake. He does not say experience must be destroyed. He says the grasping is heavy, and when the grasping ends, the weight falls. This is why the first noble truth is not pessimistic. It is in fact compassionate. The Buddha taught dukkha not to make people despair, but to make freedom possible. Because when dukkha is misunderstood, we try to fix life. But when dukkha is understood, we learn to release clinging. And when clinging ends, suffering ends. Not because life disappears, but because the mind no longer demands that life be other than it is. This is the beginning of liberation.